sector's future. To provide us with an overview of the current landscape and the roadmap ahead, I'm pleased to welcome Ms. Jyoti Vij, Director General, FICCI, to set the context for today's deliberations. Ma'am, would request you to kindly come forward to the dais, please.
Good evening, everyone. All the esteemed dignitaries, the industry leaders, and the distinguished guests. We are here to talk about the future of export logistics in Assam, transforming the regional export. It is indeed a privilege to be part of this important discussion on the future of export logistics in Assam. We're all aware that Assam serves as a vital link with other states of India and neighboring and ASEAN countries. In particular, its geostrategic importance underpins India's neighborhood first and Act East policy, which aims to deepen economic, strategic, and cultural ties with Assam and the Asia-Pacific region. I would like to straightaway dwell on some of the factors and recent developments which will have a bearing on Assam's quest to become exports and logistics hub in the region. For the past 1 decade, we are actually seeing a tremendous push to develop Assam and the entire Northeast region to realize its potential. At the heart of this transformation lies the need to enhance connectivity and trade facilitation. Infrastructure includes railways, roadways, airports, and waterways, which are being developed at the breakneck speed, and investments are being grounded. I would like to say that A for Assam is now synonymous with A for action, and this action in Assam can catapult the state into a higher growth trajectory. We're already seeing this happening. Assam's economy grew at a CAGR of 12.6% over the last decade. In the Act East, Act Fast, and Act First, Assam has acted fast and is first to seize the opportunity. The government of Assam now aims to double its economy by the year 2030. The developments in Assam are there for everyone to see, and we've been really seeing this and hearing it for last 2 days now. Guwahati Airport has become one of the busiest airports in the country, connecting more destinations than ever before. The Tata OSAT semiconductor plant in Jagi Road will position Assam as a key player in the global semiconductor industry. This facility not only enhances Assam's manufacturing capabilities, but also catalyze exports, growth in the exports. The trilateral highway connecting India with Thailand via Myanmar is under construction, and once completed, it will boost trade, investment, business, health, education, and tourism in the region. The proposed line between Kokrajhar in India and Gelput, Bhutan, will provide substantial boost to the trade between the two nations. Yesterday, the Honorable Minister for Railways announced 6 Gati Shakti cargo terminals, transformation of Guwahati railway station into state-of-art IT hub, 4 railway tracks over the Chicken Neck corridor, locomotive engine factory, and many other such projects. These projects will definitely help further the Assam's quest to be the export and logistic hub in the East. Assam's strategic advantage can be fully leveraged through seamless logistics infrastructure. The government of Assam has already taken commendable steps in this direction. The export and logistics policy, and we have experts talking about it following me, with its sector-specific focus, has provided a strong policy framework, making Assam one of the most forward-looking states in this domain. The impact of all these efforts is evident while we see Assam improve its ranking in the Niti Aayog's Export Preparedness Index from 28th in 2020 to 21st in 2022, reflecting the state's commitment in fostering export-led growth. While tea continues to dominate the export basket to Assam with over 50% share, the diversification is taking place with petroleum products and pharmaceuticals also contributing significantly to the exports. And we did talk about semiconductors a while back, and manufacturing is the one which the Honorable Prime Minister also talked in a big way in his inaugural address at the opening of the Advantage Assam Summit. Bamboo also holds a significant potential for value-added exports across industries such as construction, handicrafts, and most importantly, eco-friendly products. Private sector participation will indeed play a crucial role in Assam's logistics transformation, and as FICCI, we stand committed to partner with the state in meeting the targets that have been set for themselves. Encouraging investments in the world-class logistics parks, leveraging AI-driven supply chain solutions, and promoting public-private partnerships can bring about lasting improvements. Maximizing the potential of border trade infrastructure would further integrate Assam into a regional supply chain and facilitate transformation of Assam into the export hub and gateway to the Southeast Asian countries. I would like to conclude by saying that India's continued rise, its Act East policy, focusing on regional integration of Northeast with ASEAN countries, investments in infrastructure in Assam and Northeast region, and efforts by the government of Assam in attracting investments and putting in place the logistic infrastructure are some of the factors that can help transform the exports from the region. And this is not just good for the economic development, it's absolute key to the geopolitical relationships, to the geopolitical economy as it is evolving in the current times. I do look forward to insightful views from the eminent speakers in this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Vij, for your valuable insights into the export logistics sector. Next, we are privileged to hear from our distinguished speakers who will share their expertise on different facets of export logistics. First, I would request Shri Prakash Gaur, CEO, National Highways Logistics Management Limited, NHLML, to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening, Assam. First of all, I thank Government of Assam, especially Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, to give us taking the advantage of Advantage Assam. This is a platform we can really showcase what we are doing. We see what opportunities with the industrial sectors coming up. As we see, the Honorable Prime Minister has set the vision for the country to do a Viksit Bharat. What does it mean? The Viksit Bharat is translating to reach the economy by $30 trillion. And how this $30 trillion economy will reach? By growing the economy, the higher the growth rate. The growth is only possible when you are very much competitive in the global world. And this competitiveness comes, you have to be very, very cost effective. And the cost effective comes with three factors: raw material, labor, and the logistics. Raw material, no doubt, as a country, we are very much cost effective. Labor, we have a demographic dividend. The Indian talent is known across the globe. It's cost effective and delivery and efficiency, this thing is. But the third and the foremost point comes the logistics, where we are slightly lacking as per our peer country, other countries, if you see, thing is. And there are a lot of works to be done. But it's not that we have, as a country, we have not done the work in past decade. If you see last 10 years, our logistics performance index, as determined by the World Bank thing is, we have gone from 54 in 2014 to 38 and targeting to come below 30, this thing is, in next 3 or 5 years to come, this thing is. But is it not enough? We have done a very fantastic work as a country by developing how this is possible. We have developed large scale of infrastructures, a scale of road transportation, Bharatmala, in port and logistics, Sagarmala, Parvatmala, and logistics policy, which has been announced by the DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce. Honorable Minister will be coming and talking about that thing is. And more specifically, the ULIP thing is, the Unified Logistics Interface thing is, which is a digital system platform which has been given to us and helping us. What the bank says, when I say the bank, World Bank says that any improvement in 10% of the logistics efficiencies translates 6 to 8% of trade growth. So one can see the kind of trade improvement is comes. You can see the many small countries, be starting from east in Singapore, Vietnam, go to Dubai, or landlocked countries in Assam, or you go to the African countries, where the countries has done wonderfuls by developing the logistics infrastructure thingies. The economies have transformed their thingies. And we need not to go too far. Even if you do to see in our own countries, like you can see the Gujarat, where the logistic infrastructure is very high. There you can see the way this is very highly developed in the country. Now coming to the point, what Assam is aspiring to this thing is, what one can see in Assam, Assam is highly geographically positioned, strategically geographic positions. It's become a gateway to not only the northeast, but including the far east area, this thing is. It has a geographical advantages, I would say geographical or natural logistic infrastructure what it has. It is a wonderful Brahmaputra river. So it has a 10 waterways of the countries. It has a wonderful road transport infrastructures. We have seen the ministry has delivering more than 1 lakh crore of road transport infrastructures. From the Ministry of Railway, as Honorable Minister mentioned, they are developing Gati Shakti Cargo Terminal, this thing is. The Ministry of Shipping is developing inland waterways. And we as a ministry developing logistics infrastructure out of 35 multimodal logistics parks which are planned in the country to be developed. First was initiated in Jogigopa, right here in Assam, which is under implementation, and we'll be shortly seeing the inauguration of opening of the logistics infrastructure. But what is more important for Assam to really see this thing is, if we can leverage this natural advantages, the transport infrastructure which is developed, and develop as a nodal infrastructure for logistics, it can transform the economy of this thing is. So what one can really see is, it is not about what the farmer is growing in the states and aspiring. Maybe 10, 20 years before, there was a challenge for farmers and industrialists, how the supply chain will work, especially forward supply chain, how the material will go, this thing is. The industrialists, same thing, backward and forward logistics thing will happen is. But this kind of infrastructure is being built. And on top of this, when you develop the nodal logistic infrastructures, like what I mentioned of Jogiupas, and similarly we are developing another part of the northeast India, thing is, which will transform. But this will give logistics become a vertical for you. And it is not only transform the logistics, your current existing infrastructures, as I mentioned to you, the small country like Singapore, Dubai, and these places, Assam can aspire to be a gateway for logistic infrastructure for these countries, which will transform the EXIM trade completely in these areas. I just give this example to various states. You see the industrial policy. I think many industrialists are there for this thing. If you see the industrial policy of the states, you take any industrial policy of any states. There are 4 parameters. Land, every state says we will give you a very competitive price. Second is power, water at a subsidized price. GST reimbursement, number will be going here, there. But now, when the large-scale industry comes, they are not just looking at the tariff. That's actually the World Bank also mentioned that the border barrier is more important, to remove the border barriers more important than the tariff barriers. A one-day delay, as per the bank studies, a one-day delay in the border barriers decrease the trade by 1%, this thing is. So the large-scale industries, if you want to attract large-scale industries, the most important for any state to do this thing is get a large logistics infrastructure. To begin with, we have a good journey beginning as Jogigopa, as multi-level logistics parks, but we can do many more. The state is required to do this thing is leveraging its natural infrastructures in waterways, and highways and railways combining to do this. The multimodal aspect will be operational in the state, will be Jogi Upa in the countries, which will all three modes will be developed. It's being developed, which will be taken forward, this thing is. So Assam has a huge potential to develop natural infrastructure, which in my opinion, it is not only giving the advantage for the local industries to attract the industries, but the most foremost important, create logistics as one of the vertical in the state, which can transform the entire EXIM trade, not only for Assam, entire northeast and eastern region of countries to become channel to go to the Far East region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Shri Abhishek Dev, Chairman, Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, APIDA, to kindly share your valuable thoughts.
Distinguished guests and friends, a very good evening to all of you. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the Government of Assam for organizing this marquee event, Advantage Assam 2, and also congratulate the state government for the innumerable MOUs signed during the event, and I'm sure with the days to come, all these investments will really take the state forward. I also thank the organizers for inviting me as representing APIDA, the Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, to this event. With respect to the topic, as APIDA is looking at the agricultural exports and the promotion of agricultural exports from India, I would first take the current agricultural export scenario of Assam and then delve into the importance of efficient logistics for agricultural exports, the logistics scenario in Assam, including the challenges and constraints, and the initiatives of Government of India and the way forward. So on the agricultural export sides from Assam, with nearly 70% of the workforce of the state engaged in agriculture, we can all gauge the importance of the sector to the economy of the state. Rice is a very important agricultural product of the state, and it is amongst the top 12 rice producers in India. And apart from the standard rice, there are a lot of GI varieties of rice which are produced in the state, like the Joha rice. And then apart from that, there are very renowned other varieties of rice, like the red rice, the purple rice, which also are attracting a lot of international demand. Assam is also blessed with a wide variety of high-value horticultural products, like fruits such as lychee, orange, mandarins, ginger, pineapple, spices, and value-added products, and also products like natural honey, which are gaining international recognition. Assam takes pride in its GI tag products, which reflects the state's rich agricultural heritage. I named Joha rice. There are other key GI products like the Kaji Nibu, the lemon, Tezpur lychee, Karbi Anglong ginger, which is known for its high oil content, and Jodima, which is a traditional rice brew. Value-added products like tea wine, pineapple wine, and rice beer, along with pulp-based products such as pumpkin pulp and pineapple pulp, also hold great promise. Assam has thus established itself into the leading agricultural exporter from the northeastern states. But apart from the northeastern states, it has the potential to be the gateway to the entire agriculture export market in the Southeast Asia. One area which I feel that there is a lot of work to be done is the organic exports. Assam has the traditions of natural farming, And there has been a lot of, like I named a lot of products from Assam, which are very world renowned. And they are grown in a very organic fashion. But due to issues in certification, they are not being exported as such. So to take it forward, APIDA, which is also the Secretariat for the National Program for Organic Production, NPOP, has now revised the Organic Export Standard of India, and we have come out with a new simplified NPOP regulation, which is the 8th edition. And the NPOP regulation is a regulation which has international recognition from the European Union at the crop level, Great Britain, Switzerland, and also with Taiwan. And we are working on expanding the recognition agreement to other countries also. So we feel that while we have a lot of organic grower groups in the state, which are working through the Ministry of Agriculture's Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast, but we don't see the exports picking up pace. So now we are working very closely with the state governments how to take the farmer producer organizations and the grower groups forward in doing the export. And I'm very happy to state that in the BioFact, which is the largest organic export trade fair in the world, which is held annually in Germany, for the first time we had 2 farmer producer organizations from Assam who participated this time, and they showcased their ginger and other key products over there. And I'm sure that in the coming days, we will have more such participation of more farmer producer organizations and other stakeholders to participate in these key marquee events. So like our esteemed colleague just said and just told about the importance of logistics to trade, and also how it is very important for bringing in the competitiveness of our products. For agricultural products, the importance of logistics cannot be overstated. As we all know that we are the largest producer of a lot of agri and horti products, but it is also a common knowledge that only a very minor portion of our products are exported. So basically what we have seen is that logistics has been an issue, and like a lot of initiatives are being taken to take the logistics forward. We are sure that the agricultural exports will also boom with the logistics ecosystem. As per some studies, a lot of our produce in the average of around 5 to 12% is wasted, and it's not being able to be consumed due to various challenges, which could be which are basically in the form of post-harvest losses due to harvesting issues, storage issues, transportation issues, and processing and distribution. Poor road and transport infrastructure exacerbate these losses during the movement of produce from farms to markets. Apart from the above, efficient logistics are crucial for building and enhancing export competitiveness. This is particularly important for landlocked areas where, despite having unique and high quality produce at competitive prices, the high cost of internal transportation make the product uncompetitive in the international market. Often we have seen that the cost of internal transportation, like say moving ginger from Guwahati to Mumbai, will be more expensive than exporting the ginger from Mumbai to say UK. So these are very high internal logistic costs are there, and we are working very closely with the stakeholders to improve it. I'll come to that very shortly. So in the logistics scenario in the state, as the esteemed panelists have just spoken, a lot of good initiatives are being taking place and have taken place. And Assam, with its critical geostrategic location, is the gateway to the Northeast and has a critical role in the transformation of the regional export landscape. So not only Assam for its own exports, but also as the gateway to the northeastern states. All the northeastern states, be it Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, the efficient pathway through logistics is through the state of Assam. And it is very critical that the logistics scenario of Assam improves significantly so that the agricultural exports from the region increase. The key initiatives which have taken place recently are at the policy level, the Assam Logistics and Warehousing Policy 2022, which aims to make Assam a regional logistics hub. The infrastructure projects, the MOU between the Assam Industrial Development Corporation and the Guwahati International Airport for the air cargo complex, development of multimodal logistics park at Jogi-Jopa, the Bogeyville Inland Waterway Terminal, Pandu and Dubri Island Waterway Terminals, and the Concord facility at Amingaon. And now the custom clearance facility at Guwahati Airport is also functional. So, in a nutshell, a lot of efforts are being taking place. We have just did an international buyer-seller meet recently in Assam, and a very good solution through Concord has been worked out, and very soon we will have trial shipment of ginger from Assam to the European Union. And apart from that, we are all working with the stakeholders, the government of Assam, to improve the logistics scenario of the state. And I'm sure that in the coming days, the exports from the state will boom, and we will be able to fulfill the vision of Honorable Prime Minister of India to make India as the food basket of the world. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you to our speakers for their enlightening perspectives on the industry. As we conclude this session, I extend our sincere gratitude to all our distinguished speakers and esteemed guests for their participation. Your contributions today will help share a stronger and more efficient export logistics framework for Assam and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a short while from now, we'll be starting with the valedictory session. I'd request all present to kindly be seated. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello, check. I request everyone to kindly be seated, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to announce the arrival of our esteemed chief guest, Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Minister, Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Honorable Minister is being accompanied by Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. I'd request you both to kindly come to the stage, please. They are being accompanied by Honorable Minister Shri Bimal Bora. I would now request all present to kindly rise for the state anthem. Thank you. Namaskar. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Government of Assam, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all to the valedictory session of Advantage Assam 2.0. I would now request Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma to kindly felicitate our esteemed Chief Guest, Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Minister, Commerce and Industry, Government of India. He is being felicitated with a gamusa. One-horned rhino made with semiconductor chip, and a painting of one-horned rhino in ancient Ahom Kham style with gold work on traditional Assamese Moga silk fabric. Thank you so much. I would now request you, sir, to kindly take your seats in the hall, please. Thank you. I would now request Ms. Mio Oka, Country Director, Asian Development Bank, to share her thoughts, please. She leads ADB's operations in India, fostering relationships with the government and other development partners to support the country's development priorities.
Honorable Commerce Minister, Mr. Goyal, Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Sarma, esteemed dignitaries, and distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is a great privilege to address the esteemed gathering at the conclusion of Advantage Assam 2.0, an event that has showcased Assam's rapid transformation and immense potential. I have engaged with the state of Assam for over 10 years through flood project implementation. Witnessing this incredible growth before my eyes today, I'm overwhelmed with emotion. First and foremost, I extend my deepest appreciation to the Government of India for presenting a bold and visionary budget that lays a strong foundation for thriving middle class, a key driver for India's sustainable economic growth and global leadership, while greatly emphasizing the welfare of the poor, youth, farmers, and women. This aligns with the government's vision of leaving no one behind on the path to Viksit Bharat, a developed India. ADB's country partnership strategy for 2023 to 2027 aligns with the government commitment to inclusive development, resilience, and fiscal prudence. We take immense pride in partnering with India on this transformation path. In 2024 alone, we committed about $4.24 billion to 22 high-impact projects, reinforcing our dedication to supporting India's aspiration of becoming a developed nation by 2047. Assam is a cornerstone of India's Act East policy, serving as a gateway to the Northeast and Southeast Asia. With strong private sector engagement, abundant national resources, and vibrant young workforce, Assam has emerged as a hub of trade, industrialization, and economic connectivity. ADB has been a long-term partner for Assam's growth journey since 2003. We have supported 22 loan projects totaling $2.3 billion. We believe our contributions have played a direct role in Assam's economic growth, strengthening regional connectivity, modernizing the power sector, enhancing workforce skills, improved flood resilience, and enhanced urban amenities. These investments have fostered trade, facilitated and attracted private capital, and created jobs, reinforcing Assam's position as a regional economic powerhouse. Building on this growth momentum, Assam stands at a crucial turning point, guided by the visionary leadership of the Chief Minister. The first phase of transformation laid a strong foundation, increasingly driven by private sector growth. Moving forward, Assam's next leap will continue to be led by the private sector, with a greater focus on climate resilience and inclusiveness. To support this, ADB will scale up investment that unlock private sector-led industrial growth while deepening our commitment to innovation, sustainability, and inclusive development, underpinned by our global knowledge. We will focus on, just to repeat, first, enable growth hubs, strengthen multi-sector infrastructure to establish Assam as a fulcrum of the Northeast Economic Corridor with a focus on private sector-driven industrialization. Second, enhancing climate resilience, expanding our nature-based solutions to mitigate riverbank erosion and protect vulnerable communities, infrastructure, and their economic assets. Third, fostering sustainable livelihoods, leveraging global advanced technologies for wetland protection and sustainable fisheries to boost nutritional security and rural business growth. And at the same time, we will continue to support the bamboo sector. Looking ahead, ADB remains a steadfast and committed partner in Assam's growth journey. Through collaboration and shared vision, we will build an Assam that is resilient, inclusive, and a model of sustainable growth, driving India's progress on the global stage as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Mr. Auguste Tano Kwame, Country Director, World Bank, to kindly share a few words. In his capacity of Country Director, he leads the bank's efforts to support India's development priorities, focusing on sustainable and inclusive economic growth.
Honorable Union Minister, Minister Goyal, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Honorable dignitaries, representative of the government of Assam, honorable dignitaries representing various countries of the world, distinguished audience representing the private sector, investors, civil society, and journalists, dear colleagues gathered here representing multilateral development institutions, it is a distinct honor for me to be standing here in front of you and sharing with you warm greetings from the World Bank President, Mr. Ajay Banga, who would have loved to be here, but he cannot. It is an honor to be here on the heels of World Bank's 80th anniversary of its existence. The Chief Minister, and congratulations to you, Mr. Chief Minister, on this leadership and also on putting together this very impressive Assam 2.0 or Advantage Assam 2.0 event. Under your dynamic leadership, Assam is now a state to reckon with when we think of Viksit Bharat. There is no way we will reach 2047 with India being a developed country without Assam being a successful and dynamic state. And it is starting. The journey has already started under your leadership, and we know it will continue, and we look forward to being a partner of yours on that path. Assam has several advantages, as the theme of this event suggests. Assam has a triple locational advantage. It is the gateway to the east of Asia, to the south of Asia. It is the gateway to the rest of the Northeast. It is, in fact, the backbone of the Northeast. Assam is also the gateway to the rest of India. If you are in the Northeast, you want to reach the rest of India and connect, Assam is your path, your gateway. So Assam has this triple locational advantage. But not just that. Assam is also richly endowed in natural resources. And Assam is now endowed in a dynamic leadership which is really focused on reforms, and it cannot be taken for granted. We have experienced that through our project, which we call Aspire, or the citizen-centric project. This endowment in a reform-oriented government is what will take Assam from here to where it wants to be by 2047. Assam is also endowed in advantages regarding its demographics. And I should say, increasingly, Assam is endowing itself with a dynamic private sector. And the fact that we are focusing on private sector today reflects that Assam's vision and success will be powered by the private sector. And I should dare to say that Assam is increasingly going to become an urbanized state, and the modern infrastructure that we see in advanced countries will also be seen here increasingly in Assam. I was here 2.5 years ago. There were a lot of construction sites, and I'm proud to say that through our partnership with Assam, some of these infrastructure are now seeing the light, including waterways, transportation, and road transportation. So logistics, which is a central piece of Assam's agenda going forward, is already happening. And according to the government of India's indicators, Assam is one of the leading states in implementing logistics programs, as well as a state in implementing also things like single window for interacting with the private sector. I know my time is limited, but I really wanted to also share with you that we at the World Bank, we have increased our support to the government of Assam in the past few years under the leadership of the Chief Minister. We now have a portfolio of 1.5 billion under implementation of direct loan to the government of Assam. In addition to this 1.1 billion, I should say, Assam also takes advantage of many of the multi-state and national projects that the World Bank finances in India. So all in all, Assam is a big beneficiary of what we do here, and we want to do more of that, dear audience. So we will welcome your ideas, your suggestions on what else we can do, especially to work with Assam in mobilizing the private sector to power the next phase of Assam's path to success between now and 2047. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. D.J. Pandian, Director General, New Development Bank, to kindly share a few words with this gathering. He leads the bank's operations and project implementation in India.
Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, dear Sri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Hemanta Biswa, distinguished delegates, I bring greetings and warm welcome from New Development Bank, the erstwhile BRICS Bank, and the regional office is located in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, in the GIFT city. I am happy to be here. It's my pleasure, it's my privilege, and it is my honor to be one of the speakers here on this occasion. At the outset, let me congratulate Honorable Chief Minister for arranging this excellent Global Investor Summit too. Sir, I come from Gujarat. We are the pioneers in organizing vibrant Gujarat Summit. But I would like to confess here today that you have far exceeded the performance of Gujarat. I am sure Prime Minister would have been happy to see your excellent organizational skills. Under your leadership, Assam has progressed so much unimaginable. From 1981 onwards, I am coming to Assam. I came here as a young IAS probationer, first visit. But during this past 42 years, I periodically visit Assam as a tourist in my individual capacity and sometimes for my office work also. But I would like to say that in the last 5 years, the phenomenal growth Assam has witnessed is historical. It is very difficult to surpass this phase of growth. If we continue to grow like this, then Viksit Assam and Viksit Bharat are sure to happen in 2047. And I am sure in 2047, when the young generation come here, they will see new Assam and part of new India. Sir, as New Development Bank is financing 2 important bridges in Assam, in Guwahati. One bridge is already almost coming to a completion stage. It connects very important places like IIT Guwahati and AIIMS. This bridge has enabled the transportation very easier. The people who used to spend 100 minutes, now they have to spend only 20 minutes to reach the other side of the Guwahati city. So lot of saving in timing, lot of very easy transportation, a lot of saving in the carbon footprint. It reduces the carbon footprint to 68,000 tons per annum. We are doing the second bridge also. I am amazed to see when I came here to inspect the second bridge, Honorable Chief Minister himself took the project implementation review, and I am amazed to see that Chief Minister was asking even the very minute particular points about the financial aspect, technical aspect, civil engineering aspect, and all the design aspect. He was so sure to ensure the safety and security of this bridge and all those things, because safety and security of the people is in his mind. Sir, so far we are doing only 3 projects amounting to 800 million, but New Development Bank is committed to increase this commitment to 10,000 crores in the days to come. It depends upon the needs and requirements of the government of Assam, of course, and subject to the approval of the government of India also. I am sure in the days to come, we'll have a lot of opportunities. I go to Chennai, I go to Mumbai, I go to Ahmedabad, every restaurant, every hotel, I see young, energetic Assamese boys and girls and all that. They're working so hard and so disciplined. I asked one of my friends, why do you invite people all the way from Northeast to Tamil Nadu? They don't know the language. They say they are the best people, that they give the best services, they are very highly hospitable, disciplined and hardworking. Sir, from the disciplined worker, we want to develop disciplined entrepreneurs. So from the employee, they have to become employer. So if you have any plan for entrepreneurship development, to increase the private sector investment, NDB will be glad to work with you, hand to hand with your government, to improve this entrepreneurial capacity of the people of Assam. I am also a fan of Assam tea. So I request you to expand this tea estate to a great extent, subject to the availability of the land. Agro-export will bring a lot of employment to Assam. NDB is also ready to work with you in improving the agro-processing industries. Also, human resource development will be happy to work. Social infrastructure, whether education or healthcare, NDB will be very happy to work. I would also like to inform you that in collaboration with my other sister banks like ADB, World Bank and IFC, we will be able to really transform the Assam's journey and the Assam development work. We are here, we are taking proud in supporting Assam's transformation journey, while through policy reforms, strategic connectivity and industrial development go hand in hand with the rich cultural heritage and environmental consciousness. I extend my compliments to all the government of Assam officials, as well as the ministers and the chief ministers, for arranging this function a great success. As we leave this platform today, let us take forward the spirit of collaboration and innovation that Advantage Assam too has ignited. You have ignited a new light, and this will spread across, not only in Assam, across all the part of India. Let us ensure that the commitments made here are turned into tangible progress, employment opportunities, and inclusive growth for the people of Assam. I take this opportunity to wish the people of Assam a great amount of peace and prosperity in the days to come. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Mr. Imad Fakhori, Regional Director, International Finance Corporation, to kindly address this gathering. He leads IFC's strategy and operations across the South Asian region.
Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Goyal, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Sarwa, distinguished representatives of the private sector, different guests and stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you, and it is my immense pleasure and distinct honor to actually address all of you at this valedictory session of Advantage Assam 2.0 Summit. I'd like first to extend my sincere gratitude to the government of Assam and its esteemed officials for inviting us to this wonderful state and for their warm hospitality and great organization. The Advantage Assam sessions have been exceptionally thought-provoking and insightful. And I want to congratulate the government of Assam for organizing a successful summit. And it is evident that Assam offers significant opportunities to investors, both from India and globally. Assam, with its rich cultural heritage, geostrategic location, abundant resources, stands at the threshold of a new era of growth and development. The state's commitment to fostering a conducive business environment, coupled with the forward-looking policies, has laid the ground for the next stage of its economic transformation. Assam's economy has experienced also remarkable growth, recording a 19.5% year-on-year surge in its gross state domestic product in the fiscal year 2023-24. This is a powerful testament to the effective leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister and his team. The Honorable Chief Minister has set a very ambitious target of more than doubling Assam's gross state domestic product to about 143 billion in 2030. And I believe that this target can be achieved with the continued conducive business environment, supportive policies, and improved infrastructure. The Government of India, through the Honorable Finance Minister's speech on the budget earlier this month, presented a strategic vision of 4 engines that will drive India's economic growth. And we have just seen in this summit all the 4 engines: agriculture, MSMEs, investment, especially infrastructure investment, and exports, can help Assam meet the government's target for more than doubling the state's gross state domestic product by 2030. We just heard from my colleague, Mr. Auguste Kouame, the country director of the World Bank in India, about how the World Bank Group is working with the public sector to support the government's development objective. The International Finance Corporation, which I'm honored to represent, the private sector arm of the World Bank Group, and the largest development finance institution focused on the private sector, is equally committed to supporting Assam in attracting private investment and enhancing its infrastructure. I want to mention that we made our first investment in the state in 1960, and we are committed to a sustained partnership with Assam, focusing on critical infrastructure development and driving strategic private investments that foster long-term, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth. And just to share with you all, India remains IFC's largest global market. We have invested and mobilized over the past 7.5 years close to $20 billion in India. And in fiscal year 22, we grew from 1.3 billion in annual commitments to 4.2 billion in fiscal year 24 last June, driven by key pillars of climate and gender. And we look ahead this fiscal year, we are destined as IFC to exceed last year's long-term finance commitments and further scale our impact in the region. IFC will be and continues to be committed to India as well as Assam's growth across thematic areas in climate, gender, access to finance and financial inclusion, green and affordable housing, subnational financing, and digital technologies, with a focus on scaling up infrastructure and public-private partnerships, as well in areas of renewable energy, multimodal logistics, urban infrastructure, access of finance to MSMEs, and supporting the private sector key clients wanting to invest in Assam. And we do that through mobilization, through advisory support, and introducing innovative financing schemes like platform approaches, working with the Government of India on risk share facilities, INVETS and Real Estate Investment Trust, and playing a key anchor role in capital market transactions to support the growth of India as well as Assam. And IFC's support, combined with its global expertise, can very much help scale the private sector projects and the private sector-led development, where Assam is at a critical inflection point, wanting to scale up private sector investments and solutions. And we will be looking forward to deepening our partnership with the Chief Minister and the government of Assam, and introducing innovative, context-specific financing solutions in Assam, ensuring the needed support through both investments as well as transaction advisory support for public-private partnerships to the government of Assam. In conclusion, I would like to reaffirm the World Bank's group, private sector's arm, IFC, stands very committed to being a partner to Assam in its growth journey, supporting it on its sustainable and inclusive development, its infrastructure modernization and economic transformation. Once again, sincere appreciation to the government of Assam for their generous hospitality, and commend them on a very successful summit that has attracted significant focus, commitments, and attention from the private sector. And we would like to thank all their participants for their active engagement and valuable contributions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now showcase a short film on Advantage Assam 2.0.
The God flows through her veins. A land where mind awakens and peace takes over. The magnificence reflects in her monuments of pride, with a soul that is pure, powerful, serene, and wise. A land where history intertwines with modernity, guided by the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and echoing the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Vishwamitra, a friend to the world. Welcome to Assam. A land of breathtaking beauty, rich culture, and immense economic potential. Assam is not only a place of mysticism and tradition, but also a vibrant hub of innovation, enterprise, and sustainable development. Nestled in the heart of Northeast India, Assam stands as a gateway to ASEAN and Southeast Asia, offering boundless opportunities for global investors. With robust transportation networks, including rail, waterways, and state-of-the-art bridges, Assam ensures seamless access to global markets. Inspired by the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of a Vikasit Bharat and the Honorable Chief Minister's guidance over the past few years, Assam has experienced unparalleled growth. The state's infrastructure is a true testament to progress, with roads and bridges connecting every corner. Advanced transport systems, educational institutions, and skill development centers are empowering the people, paving the way for a brighter future. With medical advancements like cancer care hospitals developed in partnership with Tata Trusts and a network of medical colleges, Assam is setting benchmarks in healthcare and innovation. The state has been a pioneer in producing natural gas and petroleum in the country. The first biorefinery producing fuel-grade ethanol from bamboo has also been established in Numaligarh. paving the way for a dynamic and sustainable future. With the first tea discovery starting as early as 1823, the state is celebrating 200 years of its rich tea legacy. But it continues to seek advancements in other emerging sectors like fragrances and flavors, aerospace and defense, electronics and semiconductors, hydrocarbons and renewable energy. With vibrant dances, exquisite handicrafts, and 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Tourism in Assam is a celebration of heritage, culture, beauty, and unity. This cultural legacy, combined with a growing pool of skilled manpower, is shaping a future where the state is poised to lead in all fields, ranging from technology to sustainability. A stable government is the backbone of economic prosperity, from ease of doing business to simplified approvals and seamless land allocation. Assam provides an investor-friendly ecosystem that ensures a smooth and transparent path for growth. With its sights set on the future, Assam is creating opportunities for the world to come and explore its vast potential. This is a state ready to lead India into a new era of global partnerships and sustainable growth. Welcome to Advantage Assam, a gateway to your bright future.
Thank you. I'd now request Shri Bhaskar Jyoti Phokon, Managing Director, Numoligarh Refinery Limited, to kindly deliver his presentation on the production of ethanol from bamboo feedstock. He has been instrumental in steering NRL towards significant growth and innovation.
Very good evening. Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Sri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma ji, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you. So I will present a very brief account of what has briefly been shown in the video as well. In the eastern part of Assam, we have a operating refinery of 3 million ton. We have taken an unique initiative of trying to convert bamboo into ethanol. This is one of the world's first bamboo refinery, bamboo-based ethanol plant. Bamboo is, for the first time at this scale, is getting converted to ethanol. And we have taken a trial of that, a successful one, that in the month of December last year. This project has costed us around 4,200 crores, and 150 crore has been granted through PM Jeevan scheme. Next. The bamboo has 3 components: cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. Cellulose is getting converted to ethanol, while hemicellulose is getting converted to 2 very, very platform chemicals, namely furfuryl and acetic acid. And lignin, which also have very many aspects of valorization. Currently, we are staying at biocoal, and this biocoal is producing power which will be used primarily to run this refinery, but also be exported to the grid as green power. I will go to the next slide. Yeah, this is where we are trying to do things a little differently. We know that aggregation of bamboo is the heart of this project. While technology was also very unique, this experiment that we are trying to do is also very unique. Actually, we are trying to adopt what Amul has successfully done while aggregating milk from the milk producers. On the left-hand side, you can see there are three kind of people who will give us bamboo, that is individuals, the community, and joint forest management committees. And it will be transported to a local level entrepreneur who will chip the bamboo and for further dispatch to our plant. Each of these individual people will be paid directly by the company because we have built a ecosystem of a very high-end software to deal with this situation. This unit is going to produce around 50 TMT of ethanol annually, and it will consume around 500 TMT of green bamboo. And by virtue of what you have seen in the previous slide, we are pushing around 200 crore annually to the local economy around 300 kilometers radius. For that, we had engaged around 42 people who will be primarily engaged for the work of chipping bamboo. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to also attract your attention towards the ecosystem that we are trying to build. Currently, to start up, we will use an enzyme which will be imported and produced by a company called Novozyme. So parallelly, through our startup mechanism, we are also encouraging one startup to produce this enzyme domestically. There are a couple of guys who are already into the job. Once they are successful, we will also try to source that kind of enzyme which will be majorly used in this plant. It will be one of the major consumption. Another chemical which will be consumed in a large quantity is formic acid. We are also looking for a partner who will be able to produce formic acid so that the entire ecosystem is built around this particular bioethanol plant. In not stopping at that, we are actually, when the bamboo is chipped, it also produces a dust of around 3 to 4%. This bamboo we are trying to pyrolyze, and then we are also, once you pyrolyze the bamboo dust, it becomes biochar. But if you expose it to steam or chemical treatment, it can also be converted to activated carbon. So we will go step by step to the value addition process. This furfural can be converted to food and resin, and also furfural itself is a building block of pharmaceuticals. So that is another pathway that we are also looking at. Even acetic acid is also a building block of modern pharmaceuticals. So we are trying to not only build the biorefinery, we are actually trying to build a whole ecosystem around the biorefinery. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I had to present. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Randhir Thakur, Managing Director and CEO, Tata Electronics, to kindly deliver his presentation. He is a distinguished leader in the global semiconductor and electronics industry. He holds more than 300 patents in semiconductor technology. On to you, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma ji, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, esteemed colleagues from the industry, great people of Assam, ladies and gentlemen, these last 2 days have witnessed a tremendous turnout. Honorable Prime Minister highlighted the rapid economic growth of Assam and emphasized the role that the Northeast will play in India's growth. It was a moment of pride for us when Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Chief Minister visited the Tata Pavilion and saw the advanced semiconductor assembly and test equipment that will be used in our factory in Jagi Road, Assam. We witnessed many important announcements towards investment in the state, and I will highlight a few here related to the electronics industry. Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji announced plans for further strengthening the electronics and semiconductor industry ecosystem in Assam through an electric electronics manufacturing cluster in Kamrup district, a center for skill development to be set up by National Institute for Electronics and Information Technology, NILET, in Jagi Road to train semiconductor industry ready talent for Tata Electronics, as well as other plants in India and the world. Government of Assam signed 9 MOU with leading global semiconductor ecosystem players from Japan, South Korea, Singapore, and Malaysia for establishing presence in Assam to support the development of the semiconductor ecosystem in this region. Over 1 trillion chips were packaged last year for global consumption. And we will produce 15 billion chips every year in Jagi Road. And we are just getting started. Tata Sons chairman announced we will invest in another large factory in electronics and mobile technology area, which will create an additional 30,000 jobs in this state. This enthusiasm and commitment of everyone coming together from across the world to witness and participate in Assam's growth story is incredible. Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, the electronics industry is grateful. The electronics industry is grateful to you for the following bold and progressive steps. Number one, trade deals being negotiated under your leadership will position India as a key partner in the global supply chain. Trade dialogues with key partner nations like US, Singapore, Taiwan, and others will be critical for the electronics industry. Number two, thank you for the production-linked incentive scheme for electronics manufacturing, which has been very successful in creating jobs in the country. Number three, ease of doing business, for example, general authorization of 3 years to cover goods under special chemicals, organisms, materials, equipment, and technologies list. Remission of duty benefit to export-oriental units, setting up of special economic zones for electronics facilities in the country, which are all critical for the success of our industry. Number four, development of national industrial corridor and plug-and-play infrastructure to encourage investment in manufacturing. All these initiatives will facilitate import-export of critical materials and machines, foster development of startups in the electronics value chain, and attract foreign investments to build a thriving ecosystem right here in India. Our facility in Jagi Road, spanning 2 million square feet, will be the largest facility for chip packaging in the world and will employ 30,000 people. Powered by renewable energy, this factory in the forest will set a global benchmark for sustainability. For the Tata Group, Assam was our first choice for setting up the semiconductor assembly and test facility for the following 5 reasons. Number one, availability of stable talent pool. Number two, close to the semiconductor ecosystem in Southeast Asia. Number three, access to clean power. Number four, plug-and-play infrastructure model at Assam Electronics and Semiconductor Logistic Park. Number five, and finally, the leadership commitment and responsiveness of the government of Assam. Honorable Chief Minister's personal involvement to put Assam on the global semiconductor map is remarkable. This was evident during his recent roadshow in Singapore, Japan, and South Korea. Today, we see the impact of the roadshows through participation of delegates from these countries at this event and the numerous MOUs signed during Advantage Assam 2.0. I would like to congratulate Honorable Chief Minister, Cabinet Ministers, administrative officers, and their colleagues for an extremely successful Advantage Assam 2.0. Assam, in my mind, stands for a rising sun of semiconductor and advanced manufacturing, ASSAM. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Shri Harshavardhan Agarwal, President FICCI, India's largest and oldest apex organization, and also the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the Imami Group, to kindly address this gathering.
Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma ji, distinguished dignitaries, senior government officials, industry leaders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to be here at Advantage Assam 2. The resounding success of this summit has reinforced Assam's immense potential as an industrial powerhouse. On behalf of FICCI, I extend my congratulations to Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma ji and the Government of Assam for the outstanding organization of this event and for your unstinting focus on fostering an investor-friendly environment. A world-class event in every aspect, from its conceptualization to the quality of its deliberation to the memorable experience of its participants. This summit has showcased Assam's growth potential. FICCI is proud to support this initiative, which under the Honorable Chief Minister's leadership will drive inclusive development and catalyze further investment in the state. The visionary Assamese thinker, Sri Jyoti Prasad Agarwal ji once said, Assam is not just a land, it's a living culture where every river, hill, and song tells a story of unity and resilience, highlighting the cultural depth that underpins Assam's industrial aspirations. That is precisely what we are witnessing here. Deliberations and commitments that will translate into lasting growth for Assam and the entire Northeast. The presence of Honorable Prime Minister in the inaugural session and that of Union Ministers during this summit are indicative of the importance the Government of India attaches to the Northeast region and especially Assam. Assam's transformation is evident in its expanding industrial base. The state has already attracted marquee investments across key sectors. As a leader in tea, crude oil, and silk production, the state is now accelerating its journey into new age industries such as electronics, renewable energy, and logistics. For Imami, Assam has been a land of growth and opportunity. Our journey began in Assam 3 decades back with our manufacturing unit holding the very first license in the segment we operate. The thriving journey has been fueled by the visionary leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, whose policies, labor reforms, and industrial focus has created a dynamic business ecosystem and environment. Our enduring partnership with the Government of Assam reaffirms our confidence in the state's limitless potential. Under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, the Act East policy has been a game changer for this region. Assam is at the heart of this vision, with massive investments in infrastructure, road, rail, air, and digital connectivity, integrating it with both national and global markets. The Uttar Purva Transformative Industrial Scheme 2024, with its 10,037 crore outlay, is another crucial initiative driving industrialization, attracting investments, and creating employment in the state. FICCI has always believed that public-private partnerships are fundamental to industrial growth. We are committed to working with the Assam government in strengthening this collaboration, whether it is in fostering entrepreneurship, skilling the youth, or enhancing ease of doing business. The pre-summit activities, including roadshows, the ambassadors meet, and bilateral engagements have already generated strong interest. As I conclude my speech, I would like to turn to the words of Bharat Ratna awardee Shri Bhupen Hazarika ji. Let the Brahmaputra's endless flow inspire us to build an Assam where every dream finds its shore. This reflects a profound belief in the power of Assam's shared heritage to guide us towards a brighter future. Assam today stands at a cusp of new era, one of the industrial prowess, economic prosperity, and global integration. Honorable Chief Minister, FICCI is proud to be your partner in this journey. We assure you of our unwavering commitment to making Assam a leader in sustainable and inclusive development. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Shri Rinkesh Satija, Senior Director, PepsiCo, to kindly address this August gathering. His strategic leadership has been pivotal in driving PepsiCo's investments and operational excellence across India.
Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma ji, Honorable Minister of Industries, Commerce, Public Enterprises, Assam, Shri Bimal Bora ji, and esteemed dignitaries and esteemed guests. It is a privilege to be part of Advantage Assam 2.0, a platform that has reaffirmed Assam's position not just as the gateway to Southeast Asia, but also as a strategic driving force of India's economic growth, attracting both global and domestic investment across sectors. The summit has once again demonstrated Assam's investor-friendly policies and state's continuous commitment to leverage its economic potential. Over the last 2 days, we have witnessed business agreement and a shared commitment to nation building. With participation from 9 nations, the discussions at Partnership Forge here reflect a collective vision for progress, and we at PepsiCo India are honored to be a part of this transformational journey. Our upcoming greenfield food manufacturing facility at Nalbari here is a testament to our commitment to Assam's socio-economic development. This investment will generate more than 500 employment to begin with, will strengthen local economy and foster sustainable inclusive growth. We are grateful for the state government's continual support and encouragement in various aspects of our operation in the state, including our work with communities here. As an agri company at heart, we remain dedicated to empowering farmers. We aim to support over 5,000 farmers in the region, sourcing thousands of tons of potatoes from the land of Assam. Through this, we aim to further strengthen our collaboration with local farmers, boost agricultural productivity, and align with the Government of India's Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. By expanding local sourcing, cold storage facilities, supply chain efficiencies, we are also able to support Assam's agricultural ecosystem while creating a resilient, future-ready economy. Beyond business, we are also investing in people, ensuring that benefit of growth are truly inclusive. This is our partnership of progress in action, where businesses, government, and our communities come together to create lasting impact. We have partnered with Assam Skill Development Mission the Directorate of Employment and Craftsman Training, aiming to empower and upskill women in the region and youth in the region. I hope you all had opportunity to visit PepsiCo stall, where we showcase the start of our incredible journey in Assam. It was truly inspiring to meet the farmers, especially women, who have started growing potatoes for us, and they are true heroes who are shaping the story of Assam with their dedication and resilience. Moments like this remind us that growth is not just about investment, it is about people, progress, and possibilities. None of this would have been possible without support of Assam's government here. We deeply appreciate the Honorable Chief Minister and entire administration for creating business-friendly environment. Their steadfast focus on infrastructure development, ease of doing business, and their focus on workforce skilling. As this summit ends, the spirit of collaboration and progress will endure. On behalf of PepsiCo India, I extend my deepest gratitude to Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma ji, for their visionary leadership, and heartfelt thank you to the entire Assam administration for putting together an amazing Advantage Assam 2.0. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Shri Sajjan Bhajanka, Chairman, Century Plyboards India Limited, to kindly share a few words, please. He has been a transformative figure in shaping India's plywood and laminate industry with his visionary leadership.
Honorable Chief Guest Piyush ji, Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma ji, esteemed dignitaries, industry leaders, friends. First of all, like others, I would also like to congratulate our Chief Minister for the greatest show in the country. As Pandian ji admitted that it has surpassed vibrant Gujarat, so it is a testimony in itself. Congratulations, sir. It is a big honor for me to addressing this August gathering. Here I would like to share that Assam is just not a place for business for me. It is my home, my identity, and my inspirations. My father and uncle arrived in Assam nearly 100 years ago, starting from zero with nothing but hard work, determination, and a vision for the future. They built their fortune here just as many others did, contributing to Assam's trade, industry, and economic growth. Like them, many pioneers came to this land with dreams in their heart and made Assam their home. My upbringing, schooling, college education, everything was done in Assam only, and I started my career here only. I would like to share, as Piyush ji is present here today, that Government of India has taken a commendable step with the Unnati Uttar Purvotar Transformative Industrialization Scheme to drive industrial growth in the Northeast. It provides financial incentives, infrastructure support, and employment generation opportunities. But Piyush, I would like to utilize this opportunity that you have forgotten people like me. So you have kept everything up to 250 crore only. So total incentives are kept at 250 crores. Even interest subsidy is also kept at the investment of 250 crores. So please, remember us, raise this limit according to the investment. Maybe it may not be 100%, but for the higher investment, please consider if you can raise some more percentage. And one thing I would like to highlight here, that generally incentives come after the projects are completed and they have started earning profit. So they do not remain very meaningful after that. So incentives should come at the earliest possible, even during the conceptualization of project or implementation of project, so that will be more meaningful. My other friend, they also highlighted, and in past Assam has done it, the plug and play. It is very important now for the small entrepreneurs who come, so for doing all the formality, licensing, getting power, infrastructure, it is a Herculean task. If we create one infrastructure at different places in Assam, maybe eastern part, the southern part, everywhere there should be infrastructures, there should be industrial estates, and here we can rope in the private players and we offer ourselves. If given the opportunity, with the help of the state, we would like to create infrastructures with the power and plug facilities, the plot of developed land, power readily available, water available. So for the new commerce and small entrepreneurs, it would be big help. And along with the investments in industry, I would like to suggest that for employment generation, we should keep some incentives, not on the investment, but how much employment has been created by the unit. It may be very small, not big investments, but big employment generation. So here also, I would like to request the policy makers and the Honorable CM and Piyush. And recently I had a meeting with Dr. Sharma, and he, along with the Chief Secretary, they emphasized that once upon Assam was the hub of the plywood in the country, so we should bring it back. Earlier it was on the natural timber, but this time we can create this infrastructure, this hub of plywood based on the plantation timber, agro wood. So I am working on this, and we have planted more than 1 crore trees around our plant in Guwahati, and we will expand these activities, and maybe 3-4 years we should have enough plantation timber that we can put more units. And this bamboo is a great resource. In different countries, people have started making particle board. They have started making MDF out of bamboo. So apart from the ethanol and other things, bamboo could be used for this. And another thing, we are working along with some NGOs, how we can create maximum employment. So we are working on that, preparing a scheme, and I wish that by 2047, there should not be a single youth in Assam without employment. So at every level, with the NGOs, we shall do it. There is an NGO, Friends of Tribal Society. So apart from the schools, now they want to devote to the employing our tribal youths and different parts. And on our part, we are the largest plywood company in India and in the Northeast also, and largest cement company also. And we have signed some agreements. So we'll double our cement capacity in next 3 years, and the new capacity will come in Assam only. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Dr. Ravi Kota, Honorable Chief Secretary, Government of Assam, to kindly present the summit epilogue.
Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma Dangureya, Chief Guest of today's valedictory function, Honorable Union Commerce and Industry Minister Shri Piyush Goyal sir, Honorable Cabinet Ministers of Government of Assam, esteemed dignitaries, my colleague, officers, ladies and gentlemen. What a exciting and high voltage kind of roller coaster for all of us, especially within the government. And it's such an honor and privilege to be part of such a great team Assam. And when I say Team Assam, for the benefit of all those who have come from other parts of the country and the world, the three important elements of our Team Assam, the way I understand. Number one is our Chief Minister, obviously, who led the team of Assam. And it's very difficult to describe him with the English I understand or I know. So many words. But at least 4 or 5 words I should explain, which all of you have been telling me for the last 2 days. He is ambitious, he is aggressive, he is restless, and officers like we very closely work with him. He is a high voltage man. So sometimes we need to be conscious about that. Second thing is that the kind of cabinet colleagues he has, 17 of them, and sometimes we don't know whether they are the officers or we are the officers. Say they run around and move faster than all our officers, and we work like such a big team, huge team, and very closely we work as ministers and officers. And third one, of course, all my dear colleagues, senior officers in the secretariat, field level officers. And again, last 2 days, this is very heartening to know. Everyone is saying, people who have left and landed in Delhi, all friends, they call back and say that your protocol officers are fantastic. The day we landed until we put us back in the flight. So your protocol officers are so good. They're all last 2-3 years they got recruited. That speaks volume of future of Assam and Assam's administration. So thank you all for this. And in fact, for everyone's in life, there are moments where you don't have enough words to experience that moment and explain that moment. So I'm standing before you presenting the summit epilogue at this kind of a moment to have that. And lastly, I thank Honorable Commerce Minister. We know, sir, how busy you are today and how much Assam is important for you, and you made this possible. And thank you so much on behalf of state government. And when this yesterday, it was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister and getting concluded by Honorable Union Commerce Minister, I think Assam government and people of Assam are very much thankful to Government of India. The amount of, in the presentation you would see that how closely we worked and the Union government supported us in every day, whatever we have been doing. And lastly, I would like to share another secret. Many people think that this summit preparations would have been started for last 1 year or so. Though thought process was there, our Honorable Chief Minister's calendar, state government calendar has always been very tight. If I remember correctly, December 2nd, when he met Prime Minister, on that day, he firmed up the date. Before that, several times he was asking me which date, discussing within the team, what are the dates should be suitable. But all the dates are always there are one or the other things are going very important. Then we found finally week starting from 24th. So then I thought that I suggested 24th and 25th, thinking that 24th is auspicious day. In Hindu calendar, we have 24 days of Ekadasi. Yesterday was Vijay Ekadasi, and I thought that one of the best Ekadasis we should start on that day. And today we are concluding on a great day, Mahashivaratri. So we thought that God's blessings are with us, with the people of Assam. With this, prelogue to this epilogue, I would like to just briefly present what we have gone through and a summary of some of the important things. So this outreach activity started, 6 domestic kind of outreach. Then we had gone to all these places, and international also there are so many countries. Honorable Chief Minister and other ministers have traveled, and total you see that 244 meetings took place within the country, 182 meetings took place abroad. And the large number of footfalls were there, and there was ambassadors roundtable was organized in Delhi, 35 missions participated, and 12 bilateral chambers participated in a bilateral meet. Then the highlight of this investors outreach is that Honorable Commerce Minister himself, in one of the meetings in December, Honorable Commerce Minister offered to our Chief Minister, why don't you, I will call all our industrialists here in Delhi, why don't you organize one round table? Thank you, sir, for your support. This has helped immensely by spreading the message about the goodwill of the for the state. Then the Ministry of External Affairs has really supported us. In fact, they went ahead. One of our colleagues, Mr. Kalyan Chakravarti, mentioned in their meetings that, sir, why don't you organize a Assam week across all the embassies? So Ministry of External Affairs has organized this across them, and a lot of Twitters and social media happened. So it was highlighted Assam's sectoral strength, diaspora interaction, and cultural exchanges. Now, after all this and many other things, for the want of time, I would like to jump into the next phase of the thing that was precursor to the summit. And this was a very unique kind of an idea which has connected the not only interiors of Assam, where the Jumair Binandani, that's a traditional tea garden dance, celebrating 200 years of Assam tea. Whoever have attended this program, they only can believe what was there that moment, what happened, 8,000 plus performers from 800 tea gardens. So in that meeting, this program was graced by none other than Honorable Prime Minister, and he said this, I call upon people across India to know more about Jumair and exceptional culture of the tea tribes. Today's program will be remembered as a monumental effort in this direction. So that speaks volumes. Then thereafter, Honorable Prime Minister walked into exhibition, and many states, perhaps he would have cut the ribbon and gone away. But here, he told our Chief Minister, I would like to come and spend more time and visit the stalls and see what's happening. So despite a whole day, he was having series of programs in MP, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Assam. So late evening, he went to these places. And this one, we have a 4 theme pavilions. Some of you have visited. And we have a prominent exhibitors here. And there are the theme pavilions and 8,100 plus square meters area, 200 plus exhibitors, and 137 MSME and startups. And we have Assam Pavilion, which has both tradition, culture, and industrialization. We know, sir, your time is very short, Honorable Commerce Minister, sir, but we would have been very happy to take you to some of the stalls, including the MSME and startup sector. Honorable Chief Minister, Prime Minister from this stage, he addressed all of you, and in fact, he mentioned, I mean, every word of him is precious, but these two things I would like to highlight. He mentioned that Advantage Assam Summit will go a long way in highlighting the growth opportunities in the state across various sectors. And now we highlighted some of the sectors, and they will become our prominent agenda for the government. Then he said, I am proud that Assam is emerging as a key center for semiconductor manufacturing in Bharat. Mr. Randhir Thakur of Tata Electronics, he explained what is Assam in his own words. Perhaps that's the big kind of a vision, meeting of the vision between private sector and the highest level of leadership. And partnering for the progress in the sense that for a state like Assam having this kind of a presence, 75 countries participated, 67 heads of the missions and representatives attended, 12 bilateral agencies were closely involved, and there are 9 partner countries, Australia, Britain, Germany, Bhutan, Germany, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, United Kingdom. Now bilateral agencies also we have been working very closely, both bilateral chambers and also bilateral agencies, and perhaps in the next version of Advantage Assam, perhaps we will be able to have a bigger participation and deeper participation. And the delegates who attended from abroad, you see that all through the world, people have come. And of course, we are happy to host more Asian countries delegates. Then also, we have representatives from major regions. If you see the participation also across all the states, it could be single digit, doesn't matter, but from all the states people have come. Now here I would like to mention one thing. My last 2 days, whoever I have met, in fact I was mentioning Honorable Chief Minister in the morning today, that how much we have signed as an MOUs, how much money, whether money will be invested or not. More than that, for us more important thing is that each one of these 2,152 delegates, what kind of a message they carried back home, that is more important, and I think that is the best thing happened in this summit, that there is a tremendous goodwill has been created, and everyone has gone back, and some of the speakers, what they mentioned here. So that is the true testament for the success of the summit. Now, this is another huge thing. Some of my colleagues from other states and chief secretaries also mentioned that how you have been able to plan such a ambitious, so many of sectors, so many number of union ministers coming. We had Honorable Telecom Minister, Communication Minister, Sri Srindiyaji. Then we have the Honorable External Affairs Minister, Dr. Jaishankar. We had Sri Ashwini Vaishnavji from both railways and MIT. Then we have Mr. Puri, Honorable Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister. Today we have Honorable Commerce Minister. Then for the thematic sessions, we have 121 speakers. There are speakers of outstanding caliberty and of international reputation and national kind of a standing. So all of them have been able to come, and including all the multilateral banks and their country directors, and like in IFC, we had the privilege of having South Asia head. So, and 14,500 people have attended this. These sessions not only attended by people from outside, but also across Assam, the students have attended. So the key outcomes, this is 268 MOUs signed. This is up to 2 o'clock today afternoon. Between 2 o'clock and by the time we are talking, this is 2.23 lakh crores MOUs were signed. Here I would like to share you another secret, because many of the states sometimes, to show big numbers, there is a over enthusiasm to sign more and more MOUs. The guidance from our Honorable Chief Minister and the Cabinet to us is that we are not important, we are not very keen to have the numbers. We are keen for the quality of the MOUs. So initially, whatever the MOUs we have got, perhaps they crossed 6 lakh crores or 7 lakh crores, but we went through one by one and we have reduced the numbers, and thereafter our Honorable Chief Minister has further reduced. But the main intention is that see that what are the MOUs we can really materialize. And now after 2 o'clock, another 45,000 to 50,000 crore more MOUs have been signed. So apart from that, there are some announcements I would like to mention. Apart from that, we had a large number of B2C meetings happened, 100 plus B2B meetings happened, and we got 121 session speakers also. These are the different sectors. If you see, when you like what are the areas where this shows that what market is asking for, and the main elements of creating any kind of an ecosystem. Then you talk about power is very important, mines and minerals, that is the strength of the state, information technology, environment and forest, education means skills. So these are the areas where, and we have the primary sector like animal husbandry, all varied kind of sectors are included. Now, this is another unique idea of Honorable Chief Minister. Advantage Assam is not just a outward looking like we are waiting for other people to come and invest. MSME is such a core area for the industry to develop. So he said that each district, Advantage Assam should be happening these 2 days. In the district commissioner's office, some people should be signing the MOUs, which is less than 50 crore and above. More than 50 crore proposal should come to this place. The above 5 lakh to 50 crores, the local MSME should sign the MOUs. So this is 1921 MOUs were signed with 5 lakh 8,051 crores across all 35 districts. We are not aware that any state in any of the summits they have done this. And but in Assam, we thought this is something, even when Honorable Chief Minister said that, then I was not very clear that is it really worth. We took the VC meetings, many things, but after that we realized this is something very unique, and I think this is, we are very excited with this. Now, apart from that MOU, now Union Ministers, Government of India came here and they have announced large number of projects, because this project was named by our Honorable Chief Minister as Investment in Infrastructure Summit. Infrastructure is so critical for developing the industry, and our infrastructure cannot come completely from the private sector. It has to come from the public sector. So Honorable Ashwini Vaishnavji announced 6,300 crore worth projects, and Sri Jyotirajya Scindia announced 1,800 crores investment through BSNL and other 5G labs, etc. Sri Hardeep Puri, the MOUs signed, some of them in his presence. Then Sri Sarbananda Sonwal, Ministry of Ports and Shipping, Waterways, 4,800 crores in next 5 years. And Sri Nitin Gadkari, who was very keen but he could not make it, and he sent a video message. In the video message, he enumerated the projects whose worth is 66,000 crores. Of course, not the least, but everything comes from Honorable Prime Minister though. But in his speech, he mentioned about very important project for Assam, both emotionally and also economically. That is Namru 4 Mega Integrated Urea Project. It's one of the oldest projects are there. Now the 4th project is most modern project is going to start. Then if we come to private sector, Reliance Industry, Sri Mukesh Ambani himself announced 50,000 crores investment. Then Mr. Adani from Adani Group, 50,000 crore investment. Sri Sajjan Jindal, he enumerated a lot of areas, but specifically signed an MOU for the renewable energy and thermal energy, 7,000 crores. Vedanta Group announced 50,000 crores. Now, if quick summary of these investments, again I am making a point here, 2.24 lakh crore is as of 2 p.m. today. If we add another 50,000 crores, roughly it could become 2.74 crores. So with that, MSME announcement, industry captains, and government announcements 78,000, and grand total is 4.28 lakh crore, and perhaps it is 4.78 lakh crore by now. So, and apart from that, this is very important. We are quite excited. This is not money, but it's a soft part of that. All big players, we signed MOUs. Amazon, now they agreed to help our Lakpati Baideves, Lakpati Didis, self-help groups, and all other MSME sectors to onboard on their Amazon platform, train them, and help them in developing the brand. Then Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, 4 or 5 sectors we picked up and we are trying to do. Third one is very innovative kind of thing, Global Tiger Forum and Urban Development Department and Forest Department tripartite agreement was signed today, and to declare Bokhakat as a tiger town because tiger population is increasing in Kaziranga area, and how we can balance the conservation efforts without adversely impacting the employment opportunities and urban growth. So the urban planning of Bokhakat is going to be advised and developed with the help of the Global Tiger Forum, so that more jobs and employment can be created by conservation and also tourism efforts. And also Meiko Career Private Company Limited, Spice Lemon Corporation, there's a Japan, Singapore organizations, and IT Education Services Singapore. So several international collaborations have been done. So I took more than allotted time to explain, but I thought I should bring these things to this forum. And thank you so much for this, the time and energy, effort you have all made. And I also thank all of my dear colleagues who helped, who worked day and night. And when I said Team Assam, it's led by Honorable Chief Minister, then you all gave applause, but you have not given a bigger applause, and I request you to give standing ovation to Honorable Chief Minister. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We would now present a short video on Cinematic Journey of Advantage Assam 2025.
असम वासियों का ओर से आप लोग को आश्वासन देना चाहूँगा, we'll ensure best industrial environment, we'll ensure best working environment, we'll ensure best incentive, or we'll ensure a good and congenial industrial atmosphere in our state.
Assam's tech-savvy youth will give a new meaning to AI in the coming decades. AI will not only mean artificial intelligence, but will mean also Assam intelligence. In the coming years, Reliance will more than quadruple this investment in Assam to over 50,000 crores over the next 5 years.
We are honored to walk this path alongside you. This is our commitment, this is our vision, and this is the promise we make today to you, to Assam, and the future we'll build together.
हम 2 साल के अंदर 100,000 बैरल यहाँ प्रोडक्शन करेंगे. That one day, the cars that you drive, the mobile phones that you use, the televisions you watch, the medical equipment that scan your body, and the whole appliances that you use in your daily life would be powered by the chip package here in Joggi Road. I have that from you. We will invest in another large manufacturing facility in electronics, urban and mobile technology in this state in the coming 5 years, which will have a similar investment and will create more than 30,000 jobs.
मैं इंडस्ट्री के आप सब साथियों से कहूंगा, इस स्कीम और असम के अनलिमिटेड पोटेंशियल का पूरा लाभ उठाइए.
Rename it from Advantage Assam to Advantage India. आपके लिए मोदी जी ने 2 नई अमृत भारत ट्रेन सैंक्शन की, लेकिन नेक्स्ट 10 months बाय दिवाली से पहले ही टाइम फिर एक और आएगी. 2 नई अमृत भारत ट्रेन आपके लिए सैंक्शन की. आपके लिए और सैंक्शन किया है मोदी जी ने एक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट, एक रेलवे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट और 2 और नई गाड़ी सैंक्शन की है मोदी जी ने. एक सिलचर से गुवाहाटी इंटरसिटी, और एक गुवाहाटी से अगरतला इंटरसिटी.
Assam and all the northeastern states have seen the Modi government act fast and act first when it came to their development. Its evidence is in the nature of resources committed, the targeting of goals through specific initiatives, the quality of delivery, and indeed the very change in outlook.
Well, that was truly inspirational. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to unveil Advantage Assam 2.0 souvenir titled Celebrating Assam's Investment Growth Story, capturing the spirit of Ahom's revolutionary investor-friendly ecosystem and entrepreneurial spirit. I now request the Honorable Union Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal, to kindly unveil the souvenir virtually in the august presence of Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. Thank you, sir. I would now request our esteemed Chief Guest, Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Minister, Commerce and Industry, Government of India, to kindly deliver the valedictory address.
आज के इस कार्यक्रम में हम सब के छोटे भाई, मित्र और आसाम के लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री श्री हेमंत बिस्वा शर्मा, जिनके नेतृत्व में मैं समझता हूँ इतना सुंदर आयोजन, इतना विशाल आयोजन और आउटकम ओरिएंटेड जो पूरा एडवांटेज आसाम का कार्यक्रम किया गया है, उसके लिए मैं उनको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ, बहुत बहुत साधुवाद करता हूँ। Chief Secretary, you were just describing Hemanta Biswa Sharma with some adjectives. I think the most important thing, you can call him visionary, you can call him inspirational, all adjectives you can use. But the one adjective that I would like to use to describe Hemanta Da, he's a man with a heart of gold. He's a good human being, and that truly reflects his abilities, reflects the way he has worked to serve the people of Assam, the way in which he is working hand in hand with Prime Minister Modi, with Home Minister Amit Shah, to ensure peace and stability, not only in Assam, but as a leader of the entire Northeast. He's working to eliminate Naxalism. He's working to make sure that there is a conducive industrial climate, and therefore I pray to Ma Kamakhya to always shower her blessings on Hemanta, his colleagues, Team Assam, and the people of Assam. It truly is an auspicious day. आज महाशिवरात्रि के दिन मुझे भी सौभाग्य मिला माँ कामाख्या की धरती में आने का, और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि इस कार्यक्रम से और उत्साहित होकर इस कार्यक्रम के बाद आसाम की उन्नति में, आसाम की प्रगति में, आसाम के विकास में अब और चार चांद लगेंगे और ज़्यादा गति मिलेगी, और आगे आने वाले दिनों में आसाम जो हमारी अष्टलक्ष्मी में एक ताज के रूप में है, आसाम इस देश को और इस पूरे क्षेत्र को नई ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंचाने का काम करेगा। मुझे एक शिकायत भी करनी है। मैं अभी कुछ सुझाव हेमंता जी को दे रहा था, पर मैं जो सुझाव देता था पता चलता था उन्होंने उस पर ऑलरेडी काम शुरू कर दिया है। मैं उनको कह रहा था कि जरा आप टूरिज्म पे ध्यान दो, तो उन्होंने बताया मैं बहुत सारे हेलीपैड्स, नए एयरपोर्ट्स, मुझे लगता है कितने 11 एयरपोर्ट आसाम में, कई सारे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के प्रोजेक्ट्स जिससे पर्यटन को, टूरिज्म को और बल मिलेगा। और हमें कोशिश करनी है कि आसाम में हाई वैल्यू टूरिज्म आए, ऐसा टूरिज्म जो इस क्षेत्र के पर्यावरण को भी खराब ना करे और इस क्षेत्र में नया इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी और ज़्यादा अर्थव्यवस्था को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए यहाँ पे लोग आए, यहाँ पे लोग आकर खर्चा करें और इस क्षेत्र में और ज़्यादा विकास देखने को मिले। मैं समझता हूँ अगर हम आसाम की बात करें तो अभी चीफ सेक्रेटरी ने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और इंडस्ट्री के बहुत सारे डेवलपमेंट्स के बारे में बताया। बहुत सारे एमओयूज हुए हैं, शायद एकमात्र प्रदेश होगा जो एमओयूज 6 लाख करोड़ के आए और उसको रिजेक्ट करके 2.25 लाख करोड़ करे। साधारणतः तो मेरा अनुभव है कि जब इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट आता है तो उसको बोला जाता है भाई 50,000 करोड़ नहीं, आप 2 लाख करोड़ अनाउंस करो। कभी कोई विदेश से आते हैं तो कहा जाता है कि आप बड़ा अनाउंसमेंट करो। पर मुझे बड़ा आनंद हुआ कि आसाम में प्रैक्टिकल क्या इम्प्लीमेंट हो सकता है उसके ऊपर फोकस किया। और ये जो ईमानदारी है अपने काम में, अपने कार्यशैली में, ये हेमंता जी की विशेषता है। मैं हेमंता जी से बात कर रहा था कि अब हमने आसाम में एक परमानेंट एग्जीबिशन और कन्वेंशन सेंटर बनाना चाहिए और उन्होंने स्वीकृत किया है। तो मुझे लगता है ITPO जिसने भारत मंडपम बनाया, जहाँ पे आपने G20 के लीडर्स समिट को देखा होगा, उसी दर्ज पर एक अच्छा कन्वेंशन सेंटर और एग्जीबिशन सेंटर परमानेंटली हम आसाम में बनाएं। ये जॉइंट वेंचर केंद्र और राज्य के बीच आगे के दिनों में हम शुरू करेंगे। इसी के साथ साथ चाय के क्षेत्र में टी इंडस्ट्री के लिए काफी सारी योजनाएं केंद्र की भी और राज्य सरकार की भी योजनाएं मिलकर कैसे हम चाय के उद्योग को और आगे बढ़ाएं। वैसे तो जितने विश्व भर से मेहमान भारत आते हैं उनको जब हम गिफ्ट के रूप में भारत की चाय देते हैं तो आसाम की चाय देख के बताते हैं, ओ आई ड्रिंक आसाम टी इन द मॉर्निंग। एक विशेषता है आसाम की चाय की। और 200 साल के जो आपका चाय का उद्योग है, जिस प्रकार से पूरे विश्व में आज आसाम की चाय एक्सपोर्ट होती है, निर्यात होता है, मैं समझता हूँ ये जो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कार्यक्रम किया चाय बागान में झूमर डांस का, जिसमें 8,800 आर्टिस्ट ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, ये अपने आप में पूरे विश्व में अपने चाय के क्षेत्र को पहुंचाने का काम करेगा। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है यहाँ का जो टैलेंट है, यहाँ का जो कौशल है, यहाँ के लोग जितनी मेहनत करते हैं, यहाँ के लोगों की ईमानदारी, यहाँ के लोगों की संवेदनशीलता, जो व्यवहार है जिसमें बहुत अच्छी हॉस्पिटैलिटी आसामियों की मानी जाती है, उसको मद्देनजर रखते हुए आगे आने वाले दिनों में चाहे वो स्वास्थ्य की सेवा हो, चाहे वो शिक्षा हो, इन सभी क्षेत्रों में आसाम भी तरक्की करेगा। पर पूरे देश और विदेश में लोगों को आसाम का फायदा और आसामियों की सेवा दुनिया तक पहुंचे, उसके लिए जो मुख्यमंत्री जी ने अहम कदम उठाए हैं, मुझे बताया गया 18 नए मेडिकल कॉलेजेस यहाँ बन रहे हैं, 18 कॉलेजेस, साथ ही साथ 7 नर्सिंग कॉलेजेस बन रहे हैं। और यहाँ पे जापानीज लैंग्वेज, यहाँ पे कोरियन लैंग्वेज, सिंगापुरियन लैंग्वेज, ये सब भाषाएं भी सिखाई जाएंगी, जिससे हमारे बच्चों को और नए काम करने के संभावनाएं मिले। विश्व भर में आसाम के लोग जाकर भारत का परचम फहलाएं और भारत का नाम रोशन कर सकें। मित्रों, इस बजट में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने 50 नए टूरिज्म डेस्टिनेशन और 100 इंडस्ट्रियल हब्स प्लग एंड प्ले इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर जहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री को मिलेगा उसकी घोषणा की है और ये सब चैलेंज मोड में सभी राज्यों को उपलब्ध रहेगा। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है जब हम आसाम की बायोडाइवर्सिटी देखते हैं, आसाम की नेचुरल ब्यूटी देखते हैं, यहाँ की वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज देखते हैं, यहाँ पहाड़ भी है, नदियाँ भी हैं, यहाँ पे बड़े बड़े धार्मिक स्थान भी हैं, इन सबको देखते हुए ये टूरिज्म डेस्टिनेशन नए इंडस्ट्रियल हब्स में भी आसाम अग्रसर रहेगा, आगे रहेगा और आगे आने वाले दिनों में नए टूरिज्म और इंडस्ट्री का मौके आसाम में खुलेंगे, नए संभावनाएं आसाम में तैयार होंगी। इसी के साथ साथ हमने अभी अभी देखा टेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में बहुत सारे लोग टेक्नोलॉजी के प्रोजेक्ट्स आसाम में ला रहे हैं। टाटास का अभी अभी हमने देखा सेमीकंडक्टर का प्रोजेक्ट फॉर असेंबली मैन्युफैक्चरिंग टेस्टिंग तो लग ही रहा है और वो जल्द शुरू होने वाला है, लेकिन साथ ही साथ अब वो चिप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग भी आसाम में लाने के लिए सोच रहे हैं। आपने सुना रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज को जब उन्होंने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के प्रोजेक्ट्स को यानी डेटा सेंटर्स या हाइपर स्केलर्स को आसाम में लाने की बात की। मुझे लगता है चाहे वो व्यापार हो, ट्रेड हो, चाहे टेक्नोलॉजी हो, चाहे टूरिज्म हो, ये तीनों टीज और इंडस्ट्री, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और इन्वेस्टमेंट, ये तीन आईज आसाम की विकास यात्रा को एक नए रूप से आगे जाने के लिए प्रोत्साहन देंगे। तीनों आई और तीनों टी मिला के साथ ही साथ जो डबल इंजन सरकार है, केंद्र की सरकार का 100% समर्थन और 100% सहयोग आसाम के साथ सदैव रहेगा। मैं आप सबको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि चाहे वो उन्नति स्कीम हो जो इंडस्ट्री को प्रोत्साहन दे, चाहे अलग अलग जो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने प्रोजेक्ट्स को एनकरेज करने के लिए पीएम डिवाइन हो, पीएम जीवन हो, ऐसे अलग अलग योजनाओं से आसाम को सुविधाएं देने का काम किया है। आगे चल के अब एक नया फंड ऑफ फंड्स बन रहा है जो स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम को और बल देगा। 10,000 करोड़ रुपए का फंड ऑफ फंड्स प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने हरी झंडी दे दी है, बजट में उसकी घोषणा हुई। एक नया इनोवेशन नेशनल रिसर्च फाउंडेशन अनुसंधान एनआरएफ केंद्र सरकार शुरू करने जा रही है। उसमें भी पब्लिक, प्राइवेट और एकेडेमिया की पार्टनरशिप से हम देश में इनोवेशन, रिसर्च और डेवलपमेंट को और गति देना चाहते हैं। मुझे विश्वास है इस प्रकार की योजनाएं आसाम में भी आएंगी और आसाम से पूरे उत्तर पूर्व क्षेत्र को इसका लाभ पहुंचेगा, इसका फायदा मिलेगा। आगे आने वाले दिनों में टॉय सेक्टर और लेदर ऐसे लेबर ओरिएंटेड सेक्टर्स को भी हम और प्रोत्साहन देने का काम करने जा रहे हैं। बजट में भी इसकी घोषणा हुई है। मुझे लगता है आसाम में भी इसकी अपार संभावना है और जरूर हम यहाँ पर नेशनल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मिशन हो, टॉयज हो, लेदर गुड्स हो, फार्मास्यूटिकल हो, पावर, स्टील, सीमेंट, ऐसी बेसिक इंडस्ट्री और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के प्रोजेक्ट्स हो। रेलवे का भी अभी अभी हमने देखा नए प्रोजेक्ट्स रेलवे के भी यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं। ये सबको देखते हुए मैं समझता हूँ अगर आसाम को डिस्क्राइब करना हो तो हम आसाम को एक डिपेंडेबल स्टेट जिस पे आप विश्वास कर सकते हैं, एक ऐसा राज्य जो लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों को गली गली कोने कोने तक पहुंचाता है, एक ऐसा राज्य जो प्रदेश के हर व्यक्ति को जो अंतिम छोर पर खड़ा है, चाहे ऐसा व्यक्ति हो जो वंचित रहा हो विकास से, हर एक की चिंता करने वाला प्रदेश और हर एक के लिए जिसका दिल धड़कता है, ऐसा मुख्यमंत्री हेमंत शर्मा और उनकी पूरी टीम, ये सब एक विश्वसनीय मित्र हैं, डिपेंडेबल ट्रस्टेड पार्टनर्स इन प्रोग्रेस है। और साथ ही साथ जिस प्रकार से डिजिटलाइजेशन यहाँ पर बढ़ रहा है, जिस प्रकार से यहाँ की युवा शक्ति एक उत्साह के साथ, नए उमंग के साथ एस्पिरेशनल यंग इंडियंस, एस्पिरेशनल यंग आसामी यूथ, ये इस क्षेत्र के विकास को और गति दे रहे हैं। और अगर इन सभी को जोड़े, यहाँ की डेमोक्रेसी, यहाँ की डेमोग्राफी, यहाँ का डिमांड, जो इस क्षेत्र में यहाँ के लोग आमदनी बढ़ने के साथ साथ डिमांड जनरेट कर रहे हैं, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और टूरिज्म बढ़ने से जो डिमांड जनरेट होता है, जो डाइवर्सिटी इस क्षेत्र में, जो डिसाइसिव लीडरशिप आपके पास उपलब्ध है, जो डिपेंडेबिलिटी इस क्षेत्र में देखने को मिलती है, जो डिजिटलाइजेशन का लाभ आसाम को मिल रहा है, मैं समझता हूँ ये सातों डीज, डेमोक्रेसी, डेमोग्राफी, डिमांड, डाइवर्सिटी, डिपेंडेबिलिटी, डिजिटलाइजेशन और उस सब के ऊपर डिसाइसिव लीडरशिप, ये 7D आसाम का भविष्य है। और ये 7Ds को आप सबको लेवरेज करना है, ये 7Ds का लाभ उठाना है। ये 7Ds का लाभ जो नहीं उठाएगा वो पीछे रह जाएगा। और मुझे लगता है आगे आने वाले दिनों में एक विकसित आसाम, विकसित भारत की यात्रा को आगे बढ़ाने का, एक विकसित आसाम हर आसामी भाई बहन के जीवन में विकास पहुंचाने का, एक विकसित आसाम हमारे अष्टलक्ष्मी 8 उत्तर पूर्व के राज्यों को और बल देने का काम करेगा। और ये विकसित आसाम को शुभकामनाएं। और ये विकसित आसाम को जब माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का आशीर्वाद उपलब्ध है, तो दुनिया की कोई ताकत आसाम के उज्जवल भविष्य को रोक नहीं पाएगी, ये मेरा अटल विश्वास है। आप सबने जो समर्थन दिया है, आप सबने जो एडवांटेज आसाम 2.0 को सफल बनाने में अपना अपना योगदान दिया है, उसके लिए मैं केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से और देशवासियों की तरफ से आप सबका दिल की गहराइयों से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार। जय हिंद, जय आसाम।
Thank you, sir, for your valuable support to make in Ahom a reality as part of the overarching Make in India initiative, giving shape to Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of a Atmanirbhar Bharat, a Viksit Bharat. May I now request Honorable Chief Minister of Ahom, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, to kindly deliver his valuable speech.
ভাৰত চৰকাৰৰ সন্মানীয় উদ্যোগ মন্ত্ৰী পীযূষ গোয়েল ডাঙৰীয়া, অসম চৰকাৰৰ সন্মানীয় মন্ত্ৰীসকল, আমাৰ মাজত উপস্থিত সুধীবৃন্দ, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलने का कोशिश करूंगा और साथ में थोड़ा हमारे अपना भाषा को भी बोलने का कोशिश करूंगा। हर प्रदेश का और हर व्यक्ति का जीवन में एक डिफाइनिंग मोमेंट आते हैं और वहाँ से ही वो व्यक्ति का या प्रदेश का या फैमिली का जीवन का परिवर्तन होते हैं। एडवांटेज असम 2.0 is a defining moment in the history of Assam. यहाँ से ही हमारा प्रदेश का एक नया उज्जवल भविष्य का शुरू होगा, ये मैं विश्वास करता हूँ। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने हमारे पूरे प्रयास को आशीर्वाद किया। It was an exceptional for everyone. Prime Minister attended normally any investment summit once, but PM himself came to this summit event twice. He came in the evening prior to the inauguration. He spent almost 40 minutes time in the exhibition hall. Next day he again came to the summit, not to say about his presence in the mega Jumur event. तीन बार प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हमें आशीर्वाद किया और ये सारे इन्वेस्टमेंट समिट को पहला दिन से ही उन्होंने अपना गाइडेंस दिए। आज आप लोगों ने समिट में देखा कि विथ MOU an announcement, we have been able to attract an investment of 4.25 lakh crore and ये थोड़ा 2 बजे तक आंकड़ा है। मेरा लगता है कि ये आंकड़ा थोड़ा और बढ़ेगा, लेकिन हम लोग बहुत ही कॉन्शियस रहे कि हमारे हाथ में ऐसा MOU ना हो जो हम ट्रांसलेट नहीं कर पाए। हमारा पास कुल मिला के 6 लाख से ज़्यादा करोड़ इन्वेस्टमेंट का प्रपोजल आए, but we decided to sign MOU limiting to only 2.50 lakhs crore so that हम हर MOU को हम ट्रांसफॉर्म कर सकता हूँ to a proper investment for the people of Assam and for the people of India. मैं विश्वास करता हूँ, हमेशा जब से मैं बड़ा हुआ, I have seen Assam as a dependable state. तनख्वाह देने के लिए भी दिल्ली जाना, सब समय दिल्ली से कुछ ना कुछ मांगते रहना। मेरा जीवन में ही मैं ऐसा असम देखना चाहता हूं जो भारत को कुछ ना कुछ दे सकता है। इसीलिए our journey is to transform Assam from a dependable state to a contributory state in the journey towards Viksit Bharat. ऐसा नहीं था कि मेरा असम contributory state नहीं हुए करते थे। Before independence, our per capita income was 4% above over the national per capita. हमारे असम में ही एशिया की सबसे पहले ऑयल रिफाइनरी शुरू हुए। हमारा असम से ही कोल का पहला एक्सप्लोरेशन शुरू हुए और टूरिज्म का दृष्टिकोण से भी पहला एशिया का पहला हमारे बहुत सारे हमारे जो जिमखाना क्लब है जोरहाट में, दिस इज द एशियाज ओल्डेस्ट हमारे पोलो का जो फील्ड बोलते हैं, दैट इज द ओल्डेस्ट फील्ड फॉर द इन द एंटायर एशिया। लेकिन हमारे जीवन में कुछ परिवर्तन हुए। पार्टीशन हैज अफेक्टेड आवर most reliable trade links. हमें हमारे बे ऑफ बंगाल के जाने का जो रास्ते थे हम खो गए। हम मेनलैंड इंडिया जाने के लिए हमारे चिकन एग ही एक खाली हमारे पास ऑप्शन रहे। जो कम्युनिकेशन हम 8 घंटा में पूरे करते थे उसी को ही अभी हमें 48 आवर्स का जरूरत हुए। आफ्टर द पार्टीशन वी हैव सीन ग्रेट अर्थक्वेक इन 1950 जो असम का तस्वीर ही पूरा बदल दिए। और यही असम जो मेरा एक असमिया में हम लोग बोलते थे बड़ असम, जो मेरा एक बड़ा असम थे, it has been divided into 6 parts from the time of independence. हमारे असम को बहुत झेलना पड़े। 4 decades of insurgency, 4 decades of movement, कोई सारे कुछ हुए, लेकिन 2014 का बाद मोदी जी ने असम को संभालना शुरू किए। गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी ने असम में पीस लाने के लिए सब कुछ किए। और असम टुडे इन द लास्ट डिकेड इज विटनेसिंग more than 12% growth in our GSDP. 2023 we have seen 19% growth. Crime has come down by 66%, and today Assam is ready for a new journey. हम असम के लिए जो भी हम लोग का सपना है, धीरे धीरे we are trying to realize everything. Assam will have India's first semiconductor OSAT facility. 48 million chips will be exported from this great land of Assam from November onwards. हमारे असम में देश का पहला बायो रिफाइनरी is going to be start. आपने देखा नुमलीगढ़ का प्रेजेंटेशन, सस्टेनेबल एनर्जी, न्यू एनर्जी, ग्रीन एनर्जी। लोगों ने हाइड्रोजन का, ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन का बात बोले, बहुत सारे डेफिनेशन आए, लेकिन हम हमारे बैम्बू को ग्रीन गोल्ड तक कन्वर्ट किया। और ये बैम्बू से ही हम इथेनॉल बनाऊंगा, और वही इथेनॉल हमारा फ्यूल में 20% जो मिक्स है, that criteria will be met, and Assam will proudly host the first biorefinery in our country. Assam यही साल आपने पेप्सी को सुना, पेप्सी will bring lot of employment to agriculturists. यही साल उनका plant inauguration होगा. Assam will have a big airport. By July or August, we will complete our Guwahati airport. NDV पंडियान जी ने यहाँ स्पीच दिए। हम आश्वासन देता हूँ, by September we will complete Guwahati North Guwahati bridge. That is in our agenda. Airport will be completed. Semiconductor will start manufacturing. Biorefinery will start producing ethanol, and Assam will enter a new era of development. This is our defining moment. We are going to have that. Ladies and gentlemen, हमारे असम की ये जो यात्रा है, इसमें हमारे बहुत सारे लोगों ने हमको मदद किया। आज हम भारत सरकार, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी, एंटायर कैबिनेट को हम एक्नॉलेज करता हूं। एज ए ग्रेटफुल स्टेट वी वांट टू एक्सप्रेस आवर डीपेस्ट ग्रेटिट्यूड। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हमारे प्रदेश को एक लंबा रास्ता, एक लंबा सपना करने के लिए हमें साहस दिया। एंड इन फैक्ट टुडे नितिन गडकरी जी हैज अनाउंस्ड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट tuning 66,000 crores, unprecedented in Assam history. जो मेरा उम्र 56 साल हुए, मैं जब बचपन में थे, कॉटन कॉलेज में पढ़े, फिर विधायक बने। मैं कभी सपना में भी नहीं सोचे थे कि असम कैन सी एडवांटेज असम 2.0, असम विल सी दिस काइंड ऑफ टर्न अराउंड। मैंने सपना में भी नहीं सोचा था कि असम यही प्रदेश होगा, इट विल सी सच से टर्न अराउंड इन आवर लाइफ टाइम। मैं पुनः एक बार आप लोगों को धन्यवाद देता हूं, मेरा टीम को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं। सारे लोगों ने, मंत्री, हमारे कैबिनेट कलीग से लेते हुए ब्यूरोक्रेट्स तक, सारे लोगों ने ये 2 महीना काम किया, ऐसा नहीं, पूरा असम का टर्न अराउंड में सब लोगों ने मिलके अहम भूमिका निभाया और सब लोगों ने काम किया। मोदी जी का सपना को साकार करने के लिए सब लोगों ने काम किया। लेकिन आज हम लोग पुनः एक बार संकल्प लेता हूं कि जो पहले काम किया था उससे ज्यादा, दुगुना शक्ति से और ज्यादा काम करूंगा। हमारा असम को देश का, विकसित भारत का जर्नी में एक बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन करना है, यही हमारा लक्ष्य है। I'd like to acknowledge the assistance of World Bank, ADB, NDB। जब असम में कोई भी नहीं था, यही तीनों ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में हमें सब मदद किया। They have World Bank, ADB and NDB has extended huge assistance to the Assam. Today our portfolio is almost 55,000 crores. So I would like to acknowledge the effort of ADB, World Bank and NDB in the development journey of Assam. Thank you so much. हमारे असम में और एक हमारा शक्ति है, আজি আমাৰ ইয়াত উপস্থিত আছে। We have strong 40 lakhs army of self-help group। हमारे जो महिला है सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप में जो माताएं हैं, ये इतना, उनका पास इतना शक्ति है। अगर हम कोई भी एग्रीगेशन का काम करना है, एक साथ कोई डेवलपमेंट करना है, टुडे असम हैज द एबिलिटी टू सरप्रेस द अमूल स्टोरी। हमें आज अमूल को भी पीछे करके आगे जाने का हमारा साहस है। हमारा पास इतना बड़ा शक्ति अभी इकट्ठा हुए हैं, हम इस शक्ति को भी असम का डेवलपमेंट का काम में और आगे ले जाना चाहता हूं। ये भी हमारे एक संकल्प है। हम नया नया एरिया ढूंढ रहा हूं और क्या कर सकता हूं। हमने इतना भी सोचा हूं कि देश में अभी कंसर्ट इकोनॉमी बढ़ रहा है, तमाम सारे अच्छा कंसर्ट होते हैं। अभी हमारा आगे में लक्ष्य है कि गुवाहाटी, लेट इट बिकम गुवाहाटी एंड डिब्रूगढ़ बिकम द कंसर्ट कैपिटल्स ऑफ द कंट्री। सो हम वहां तक भी जाने का सोच रहा हूं एंड विल डू दैट एंड आई एम श्योर दैट विल बी एबल टू अचीव दैट गोल्स ऑल्सो। हमारे लक्ष्य है कि मेडिकल टूरिज्म का सेक्टर में असम को आगे बढ़ाया जाए। इसीलिए हमारा देश का पब्लिक सेक्टर में पहले कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट के लिए प्रोटॉन बीम थेरापी भी हमने असम लाने के लिए संकल्प लिया हो एंड वी आर गोइंग टू हैव प्रोटॉन बीम थेरापी इन गुवाहाटी मेडिकल कॉलेज। विल स्टार्ट द वर्क फ्रॉम दिस ईयर। हमारे जो सपना है, ये सपना असम के लिए नहीं है, हमारा सपना हमारा देश के लिए है। वी वांट टू सी ए विकसित भारत बाय 2047 and in that journey I sincerely feels that Assam will be a big contributor state, and that is what we want to send the message from this hall। जो लोगों ने, जो इंडस्ट्रीज ने यहाँ आके MOU किए हैं, अनाउंस किए हैं, मैं सबको इतना ही एश्योरेंस करूंगा कि हम लोग इंडिविजुअल लेवल में काम करूंगा, 1 to 1 हम लोग काम करूंगा। मेरा ऑफिस, मेरा मंत्री का कार्यालय, मेरा हर ब्यूरोक्रेट का कार्यालय आप लोगों के लिए खुला रहेगा और हम लोग ये सारा इन्वेस्टमेंट को विल कन्वर्ट इनटू रियलिटी। हम लोग मिल के काम करूंगा। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं चाहता हूँ। आज महाशिवरात्रि है। आज का दिन ही हम लोग दोबारा एक संकल्प लेता हूँ कि असम को हमारा देश का अंदर हम लोग एक महाशक्ति बनाऊंगा। आमी অসমক एक महाशक्तिলৈ रूपांतर करिम आरो এইখন অসমেই देशर अग्रगामी अग्रणी और अन्य राज्यলৈ परिणत हब। সেই महासंकल्प আজি आमी पुनर एबार एडभान्टेज आसामर एडभान्टेज অসমৰ এই पवित्र मंचर পৰা आमी आको एबार সেই संकल्प लब विचारिছো। मैं पुनः एक बार ये एडवांटेज असम 2.0 का जो सफल समापन हुए, मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी को आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। साथ में प्रधानमंत्री जी का साथ साथ में हमारे वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण जी ने, हमारे उद्योग मंत्री पीयूष गोयल जी ने, रेल मंत्री अश्विनी वैष्णव जी ने, एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर जयशंकर जी ने, ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया जी ने और हमारे अपने सर्बानंद सोनोवाल जी ने, पवित्र मार्घेरिटा जी ने, सबने एक साथ स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का साथ काम किए। मैं इसीलिए पुनः एक बार धन्यवाद देता हूं। मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी को और एक बार, पीयूष गोयल जी हमारे बीच में हैं। प्रधानमंत्री जी हमेशा बोलते हैं कि आगे जाके ए फॉर एप्पल नहीं होना चाहिए, ए फॉर असम होना चाहिए। और वही रास्ता में हम लोग काम करूंगा और वही संकल्प के साथ हम लोग आगे मिलके काम करूंगा। मैं ये पूरा जो हमारे एडवांटेज असम का कॉन्क्लेव हुए, प्रधानमंत्री जी का आशीर्वाद रहे और भारत की माननीय गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी का मार्गदर्शन रहे। उनका मार्गदर्शन का कारण ही हमें इतना बड़ा जो संजीवनी मिले। हमारे पूरा प्रयासों में गृह मंत्री जी ने बहुत बड़ा मदद किए। हर इन्वेस्टर को उन्होंने खुद फोन किए कि आप लोगों को असम जाना है, आप लोगों को इन्वेस्ट करना है। अमित भाई ने अगर रिलायंस को फोन किए, टाटा को फोन किए, जब भी जाके उनको बोले कि थोड़ा आप असम के लिए थोड़ा इनको बोलिए, उनको बोलिए, he never hesitates to call, because for him development of Assam is a mission. The development of Northeast is a big mission for everyone, and all these things I want to gratefully acknowledge the contribution of our Home Minister श्री अमित शाह जी। मैं पुनः एक बार एक धन्यवाद देके मैं मेरा वाणी को विराम देता हूं। हमारा असम में सब लोगों का सपना होते हैं। हमारे जब यूरिया के एक कारखाने थे 2 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन के, ये कारखाना बंद होने का कगार में थे, किसलिए वो इकोनॉमिकली फिजिबल नहीं थे कि इतना छोटे कारखाना चले। बजट का पहले मैं निर्मला जी को जाके बोले थे कि हमारा फर्टिलाइजर फैक्ट्री को कम से कम 12 लाख मिलियन मेट्रिक टन किया जाए। प्रधानमंत्री जी को आवेदन किए थे और इस बार बजट में हमारे सरकार ने, भारत सरकार ने ये अनाउंस किया कि नामरूप में 12 लाख मिलियन मेट्रिक टन का यूरिया कारखाना भी बनेगा। सेमीकंडक्टर, यूरिया, biorefinery, all this will make Assam a big manufacturing hub। इसमें मेरा कोई संदेह नहीं है। मैं असम का नया युवा शक्ति को आह्वान करूंगा। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब बनेगा, हाइपर स्केलर, हमारे पास डेटा सेंटर आएगा, हमारे पास माइनिंग होगे, हमारे हाइड्रोकार्बन को नया डिस्कवरी होगे, हमारे टूरिज्म सेक्टर बढ़ेगे। लेकिन उसमें काम कौन करेंगे? काम करना हम ही लोगों को ही काम करना पड़ेगा। लेकिन काम तब तक नहीं होगा जब तक हमारा एजुकेशन सेक्टर का रिफॉर्म नहीं होगा, we do not start producing manpower for industry 4.0. जब तक हम स्किल मैन पावर नहीं बनाएगा, इंडस्ट्री 4.0 के लिए मैन पावर नहीं बनाऊंगा, जब तक हमारा एजुकेशन का टोटल रिफॉर्मेशन नहीं होगा, तब तक हम जो भी करें वो अधूरा रह जाएगा और हमारे युवा शक्ति को वहाँ काम नहीं मिलेंगे। तो मैं असम का सारे बुद्धिजीवियों को, एकेडमिशिया को, खास करके हमारे यूनिवर्सिटीज को मैं निवेदन करूंगा, ये नया असम है, नया भारत है, नया असम और नया भारत के लिए हमें स्किल मैन पावर का तैयारी करें। इसके लिए आज से ही हमें काम में जुट जाना चाहिए, यही हमारा संकल्प होना चाहिए। I'd like to request our universities, our colleges, our entire educational system to tune with the new Assam, because today Assam will not be what we have seen yesterday. Assam from today will be a different Assam, a new Assam, and we have to ensure that our youth, through proper skill and proper education, can start contributing to this new Assam. মই পুনৰ এবাৰ সকলোকে আকৌ এবাৰ ধন্যবাদ জনাইছো। এখন বৰ অসমৰ সপোনেৰে, এখন মহান অসমৰ সপোনেৰে, এখন সমৃদ্ধিশালী অসমৰ সপোনেৰে, এখন শান্তিৰ অসমৰ সপোনেৰে আমি প্ৰতিটো ক্ষণ, প্ৰতিটো পল আমি জীয়াব লাগিব আৰু এই অসম মাতৃক আমাৰ শৰীৰৰ সমস্ত শক্তিৰে আমি বৰঙণি আগবঢ়াই মোৰ মাতৃক মই বিশ্বৰ বুকুত উজ্বলাই তুলিব লাগিব। এই হ'ব আমাৰ নতুন অসমৰ সংকল্প। প্ৰতিটো ক্ষণ, প্ৰতিটো পল অসম মাতৃৰ বাবে, প্ৰতিটো পল, প্ৰতিটো ক্ষণ ভৱিষ্যতৰ এখন সোণোৱালী অসমৰ কাৰণে, প্ৰতিটো ক্ষণ, প্ৰতিটো পল অসমৰ নৱপ্ৰজন্মৰ বাবে। ধন্যবাদ। জয় হিন্দ, বন্দে মাতৰম, জয় আই অসম।
Thank you, sir, for being there for the state and leading Assam team so ably that this state is progressing in all domains today. Advantage Assam 2.0 has put Assam on global map, and Assam team will take this logical conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, with this we have come to a close of the valedictory session. I would now request all present to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य